Hi all, it's Vanessa Love, and this is my channel about the mental health field and mostly unrelated topics. So this is about the mental health field. Okay, so there is an issue that's coming up, and I think that it's a lot. Therapists, and I don't know if I've said this before, but it's almost like, hey, did you make money? Give it to us. There are plenty of places where like therapists who are not business people, never been taught it, they lose money. Or they pay for a service. So it's not entirely losing money, but they pay for a service. Years of this, of, oh, well, you can just get an electronic health record, and pay the $200 per month, and, they'll do the billing for you. And you will have no idea what their billing is and how to do it if you were going to do it on your own. You have no idea how to be paneled with insurances if you're not doing the EHR and paying $200 a month for it, right? I don't actually know how much it is. I think that when I've looked at the path, it's like between, let's say, $80 and $200. They're all different. They all do slightly different things. But I was taught to know how to bill correctly. I was taught to use all of the free platforms. Sometimes Cigna or some of the other ones will be like, well, you have to pay for this platform in order to, bill online for us. Okay, well, you get paper ones then. So very fun for that one. And some of them will be like, well, you're out of network. You can't register for our, free platform because you're not in our network. Okay. That changed, and then I'm able to go on to the ones that I wasn't paneled with, and panel just means that I accept that insurance. Paneling is free. There are people, plenty of them, very much scammers when you register your national provider ID number, who will call you consistently, often, 50 times in the first week of signing up for your MPI, where they'll say, oh, well, we can do your billing. Oh, pay us $300 and we'll do all of your paneling. It's free. It's an application. It's like an application to a community college. Hey, where'd you go? What'd you do? Who are you? Okay, yeah, come on. Sometimes, especially Aetna for many, many, many years in Connecticut was like, we don't have any openings for anyone new. Okay, and then you'd get the EHR, and then suddenly everyone's paneled with Aetna. Oh, it's because they own the Alma platform. How interesting. So, as I've said, Cigna also owns a platform, can't remember which one, but I believe Alma is owned by Aetna, and Aetna also owns CVS. I know that because I have Aetna, and we're only allowed to go to CVS. If we go to any other ones, including independent ones, at least with the independent ones, they will tell you right away, hey, we are not within your network. Your medication here will not be covered. But when CVS can't get any Adderall, the independent ones can. Oh, and they're very nice about it too. They're very the service is wonderful, much better, higher quality. Wish I could go there all the time. So that's how everyone was being paneled. Kind of feel like they created all of that, and then they created more of that, and then they created more of that. Fun times. So now, Alma is going to reduce the amount of money that therapists receive for 1 hour. I guess they're pushing for the 45 minutes instead of the 1 hour. Also, it is very possible with doing 1 hour sessions, which is what I do frequently, because I just feel like the last 15 minutes just does so much more. You get farther. Is that they're going to start really coming down hard on providers who are doing 1 hour sessions. And so lots of therapists very much freaking out about this. This is obviously not fun. Because again, this is well, you already paid for this, but also we're just going to take money from you because we just don't want to pay you. Uh, and like, I mean, I would encourage any therapist, every therapist, to try to do your own billing just for a month, figure it out, like, and see if it's something for you. It's not for everyone. I totally understand that. This is why billing people exist. This is, and I think billing people can get up to 5% of whatever is billed to insurance through them. But I like knowing how hard things are, because had I not known, there's a couple of them, like the 9/11 insurance. I'm not going to say names, but they know who they are, and they're overseen by the CDC. Because they're a national program. So, and I know that because they're such a fucking problem. But yeah, like, that company, very well known for not wanting to pay anyone. And before this company took them over, who was not an insurance company, but they were like a short-term disability insurance, like, why are we doing this? They would have to go through basically an underling of United, and then Congress would have to approve all of the stuff. So like everything took like 6 months to be paid for people who survived 9/11. Okay, do you understand the issue? And so like there are all of these things where it's like, oh well, they just want to pay less, they just want to do this, they just want to do, and like, who suffers? Every other person in this whole entire thing, where it's like, okay, well now therapists have to put pressure on politicians. Fun. Always wonderful when you have to do that. I've tried to put pressure on politicians. It doesn't really work that well. I did not want, I wanted some special things to go on with the licensed, the licensed art therapy, or the art therapy license that was new to Connecticut in 2019 or whatever. I wanted some stipulations, like, for those who are already recognized. Apparently, if I call myself an art therapist in Connecticut, then I am committing fraud because I don't have the license, but I am classically trained in art therapy. So fun to have the weirdness. And nationally recognized, but God forbid, no, can't say that you're that you're an art therapist if you're not licensed to be an art therapist. Oh, how fun. Thank you so much for all of the time and money I put into this. It's wonderful, great, love it. Hey. Okay, so but yeah, like, when you don't know the ins and outs of all of the things, like, I know with TRICARE for a while, they had a very weird setup. Like, it wasn't like a early 2000s setup. They did update. It's like they got taken over by another company. It looks much better. It looks updated. But had you not known, then all of your, stuff doesn't go through because this website just looks weird, and like submitting is sometimes just really horrible. But when you get used to doing this and you are used to arguing with the insurance companies and not just like hoping that your AHR takes care of it, and does the billing, like, it makes it so much easier for you to have more control over it. But I understand that there are some people, they can't do this. They can't do it at all. It is not going to be a thing for them ever. And, like, I'm not saying you have to, I'm just saying try, figure it out, be on the phone. Like, do you know how many phone numbers of all, and fax numbers of all of the places? Do you know? I have them. It's so fun. But, it's a lot. I better get to that. I hope that you're having a great day, and I will talk with you soon. All right, have a good